it's Todd Duncan. Welcome to Sales Therapy. Good to be with you again. It's Monday morning, and hope you had a great weekend. Hey, I want to talk to you about a concept that is not new to you, but I want you to have a fresh perspective on it. My wife and I were talking recently about something that we saw Franklin Graham produce, and it had to do with the fact that when you look at a river, every second you look at a river, it will never ever be the same again. And there was a relationship in my head about that and time. And you've heard me say, you've heard others say that if you don't manage that second is gone forever. But when I read this piece by Franklin, I was overwhelmed by the truth of it. And shortly after that, I had a conference call with one of our great client leaders, and we were talking about just the idea behind optimizing performance and being the best that you can be. And what I would like to suggest to you is that even as I have a chance and an honor to work with the best producers in America, I also watch those people that are in the middle or maybe at the front end that are newer to the business all be open and ready for whatever they can do to change the way they view time. And what I want to do is, no matter at what level you find yourself in the business today, there is another second, and there is another minute, and there is another hour, and there could be another day, and a week, and a month, and a year that over the course of your lifetime, you treat diligently and preciously like that moment in time, just that snapshot, and then the river changes, or a pattern of raindrops, never to be repeated. A snowflake melts, never to be replicated. That's how time is. Time is this unbelievably precious resource that is unrenewable and that we can never get back. And so I think about this as I'm recording this therapy session, and I want you to make a conscious decision this week to ask yourself, what am I doing with this second? And I want to throw it out there. We're getting bombarded by messages and by technology and by interruptions and by all of these things that are vying for our time. And I'd like you just to be able to ask, is this the most important thing I should be doing with this second or this minute? And what I've found is far too often people are not focused on that, and they get carried away with the urgencies, and they are not focused on the preciousness of the moments that they have to either make a difference in a family's life, to make a difference in a client's life, to make a difference in a referral partner's life, to make a difference in their life, in their child's life, in their spouse's and friend's life. This is huge. And I want to focus on that. I want you to focus on it. What could I do if I just had this little voice in me asking the question, is this the most important thing? Doesn't mean that you'll have a solution for it immediately, but what you will do is you'll develop a solution for it over time. I'm not insulated from all the pressure. You're not insulated from all the pressure. But what you have and what I have is we have the gift of choice. We have the ability to make an empowered decision, or we have the ability to make a disempowered decision. We have the ability to make a hard road decision or an easy road decision. In time and the preciousness and the management of it, it's hard stuff. That's what makes it so worthwhile, and that's what makes it so precious. All right, so focus on this week, and hopefully focus on it for the rest of your career, but let that little voice sit softly on your shoulder and just simply ask, is this the most important thing I should be doing right now? Okay? The minutes tick by. Okay, you get to choose how you're going to use them. Have a great week, and we'll talk soon.